What up? Top of the top. Another day. Shout out to the people in the bushes. I see y'all. Back on another Friday. Been a crazy week, but we back at it again. They go to family right there. There they go. There they go. There they go. L Blizz, what's up? Miss Jeanette. Chevy T. That's right. 151. Overproof. That's right. You smart. That 151, that Bacardi. That means we on fire this morning. You should already know that. The bro ABG. DK all day. A-Cell Auto tapping in from the Midwest. You should already know that. Nate the Great. They're my family go. See, the people in the bushes, they was first. Some of them probably my people too, though, but you know. Sometimes the haters be the first to pull up in the bushes. When my family pull up, that's when it's time to go. What's good with y'all this morning, though? What's good? How y'all feeling this morning? Miss Carla, I see you up early this morning. That's right. How y'all feeling this morning? You can tell I'm feeling good. Feeling very good. I got some things going on today. You know what I'm saying? It's just the weekend. And people that put their work in all week and they put that grind in, you know what I'm saying? You know when the weekend come, you know it's time to chill. That's right. What's good though? Salute to everybody that's been tapping in, you know what I'm saying? Leaving comments. Also I want to shout out my new subs, my new subscribers. Like I said, man, thanks everybody for keeping the energy going, you know. Let me know it's a lot of real people still out here. That's right. That's right. We on the grind this morning, Jeanette. That's right. We on the grind all day, every day. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? But salute to the chat. Now, I'm going to be talking about some things once again, like I always do. I'm going to be giving my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I do. Now, the ATL rapper, well, he's from Florida. But anyway, the rapper named CASHOUT. He is being accused of rape, sex trafficking, and a whole bunch of other stuff. He is facing life in jail. If you don't know CASHOUT, that's the dude that sing that song, Riding Around with That Nina, Smoking on Keisha. That dude, the one that sing that song, She Twerk, that dude, CASHOUT. He facing life for sex trafficking. And we know he gonna get more time than Jeffrey Epstein. You know what I'm saying? And Miss Ghislaine Maxwell. Hurry up and die. What's up, bro? That's family right there. You heard? Hurry up and die. NYC in the building. The whole East Coast in the building. Down south. That's family. Midwest. That's family. The whole West Coast. That's family. And overseas. That's how we do over here. We worldwide. No local. Anyway, boom. We talking about cashing out on how he facing life for sex trafficking. And allegedly, he was using his music and his music company for trafficking. That's right, Miss Carla McWilliams. Wow, another R. Kelly. That's right. And I know it's a lot of R. Kelly supporters on here. It's people I heard on here calling people clowns, all type of stuff, and they are Kelly supporters. Man, that's what I'm going to show you, man. It's a lot of hypocrites out here. But I'm not going to get into that because some people don't want to understand what sex trafficking actually is. Well, I'm going to get into that. I'm also going to be talking about the baby, how the baby had to let off shots on his property because he had an intruder. He had to let that hammer go, and he left a man slumped on his lawn. The man's not dead, but he got shot in the leg, and he dropped his pistol. Latasha Jordan, what's up? I'm gonna be talking about that, how the baby had to let loose that hammer, and he had to clap somebody on the lawn. Because you got stalkers. And somebody hopped this fence. I'm gonna talk about that. I'm also gonna be talking about Yaya Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather's daughter. She was facing 20 years. A lot of people said she was done. It's over for her. You know how people start to run in their mouth. They be like, it's over. She done. Well, she's not getting no time. But she's going to get probation, and she's going to have to be supervised for 6 years. You know, I'm going to get into that. How, you know, when people come online, they become the judge and the jury. They know all the law. They know everything, and they run with stuff. But they don't understand how the court works, and they don't understand that this country is based on money. So I'm going to talk about Yaya Mayweather. I'm also going to be talking about Mr. Cuba Gooding Jr. You know Trey from Boys in the Hood. Let me out the car, though. Let me out, though. The one that ran when his friend Ricky got smoked. No, he didn't run. He was watching Ricky get smoked. Trey, a.k.a. Cuba Gooding Jr. He has pled guilty for groping and touching on women and doing other things. He's guilty. Oh, man. Yaya stabbed somebody. She's good. Cuba Gooding Jr., he was kissing and doing stuff to women. He got found guilty. Now, I'm going to talk about that, too. Also, for those that don't know, y'all probably heard about how Elon Musk, the rich man, he want to buy he want to buy Twitter. He got a lot of people pissed off. That man got so much money, he could buy everything. But he want to buy Twitter, which also shows me that it's a lot of big focus on social media right now. Social media is like the quiet, it's like a quiet big thing going on with social media right now. That's all I'm gonna say. What else I'm gonna talk about? Yeah, I'm also gonna be talking about Mr. Trick Daddy, how he was talking about how he was burning once in his life, and he was scorching. And I'm gonna talk about these STDs and stuff like that, and people that got a pattern of having a dirty behavior. Because you'd be surprised. There's people, you know, gonorrhea, all that. That's old, but there's people still getting it. That stuff I've always been scared of. We're gonna talk about that. I'm also gonna be talking about, they saying allegedly that Rihanna and A$AP Rocky broke up. Allegedly. So you know how that go. That's more shenanigans. Lil Mario, what's up? Primetime Grind, PTG, what up? Miss Shay, what's up? We here this morning. If you woke up this morning, that means you blessed and you good. You just got to do something with your day. You got 24 hours, do something with it. That's it for right there, right? So, you know, I'm going to touch on these topics. And then I'm going to get out the way and continue on with the day. So without further ado, pardon me, it's the Forno Fame Live episode 151, a.k.a. that Bacardi. Word. We back at it. All right. The rapper CASHOUT. Y'all know about CASHOUT. Y'all know his hit song. Some of y'all probably forgot about him. He still was doing his thing on the underground scene. You know, dropping underground tracks. He still was doing his thing. But he is now locked up for sex trafficking, and he is facing life in jail. Sex trafficking is the biggest crime in America right now. It used to be drug trafficking. Now it is sex trafficking. And it's different ways you can get put in that sex traffic category. But anyway, I'm gonna get into the story. ATL rapper CASHOUT is accused of rape, sex trafficking, and the Atlanta rapper, his name is John Michael Hakeem Gibson. Once again, his name is John Michael. I told y'all about dudes with 2 first names in their name. John Michael. Hakeem Gibson. He got 4 names, but anyway. AKA Cash Out is facing charges of rape, sex trafficking, and luring women into prostitution. Basically tricking them into prostitution. All right. According to the indictment, Gibson and 4 others formed Perez Music Group LLC, a company, to promote the rapper's brand. They also says that they used the company to trick women into engaging in commercial sexual activity. So you're dealing with commercial, that means escort and tricking on the side, you know, stuff like that. And they say he tricked women into sexual activity using his label as a front. And it was for opportunities and personal benefits. He also would promise women increased power within the company. And he also had women that was down with him, because a lot of people don't understand when you're dealing with sex trafficking, sometimes it's a lot of women that's involved too. Women do sex trafficking too. It's not just men, though. Sometimes the women are the ones that lure the women in and trick them up and get them caught up. The same exact thing will happen with who? Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell. The same thing. It's the woman sometimes that does the fishing. They do the finessing on the woman. Say, yo, you need to get down. You see me, I'm shining. I got the Chanel. You know, you're going to make a lot of money. Come on, girl. Come on. And they bring them to go see daddy. And sometimes the women be right hand in hand with all the crimes. Sometimes the women are the most ones putting in the most work in the sex trafficking. So that's why I got to let you understand it's not just men. Because remember, everything get put on a man, but that's not always true when it comes to crime. So anyway, you know, they would use the company as a front to trick people to come in, basically trick the woman, you know. And the top woman that was down with Cash Out, her name was Mama Cash Out. And there also was another woman named Kiara Danielle, you know, AKA her name was Boots. You know, from Dora the Explorer, her friend Boots. Kiara Danielle Adams, her name was Boots. She was the other top woman in the organization, or should I say with the program. And there also was another 2 men. They probably was bodyguards or whatever. Anyway, it's a 41 count indictment that includes allegation of rape, aggravated sodomy, human trafficking, even holding victims at gunpoint. So that's basically saying when certain women, they want to get down no more, they will be held at gunpoint. And this is alleged, but this is what the report is. He is facing 25 to life. Like I said, for those that don't know, he got the hit song Cash Out. You talking about riding around with that Nina, smoking on Keisha. That's Cash Out. He also got the song She Twerking. And anyway, he also got, you know, he got features within. He got features with Future, Migos, Lil Durk. He been around for a while. He like a Future knockoff, but he been around. He also was in the movie with Adam Sandler called Uncut Gems, which was a good movie Adam Sandler put out about having that gambling habit. You know, Kevin Garnett was in it. But Cash Out was in that video as well. So now I'm going to get into this. What's up, Sassy NJ? Good morning, Danielle Walker. We back at it again. Yeah. Yeah, Miss Sassy, you know him. You know him. You know him when you hear the music. You heard him. When you hear the music, you know him. Trust me. Because they used to run that one song on the radio. Something right around with that Nina, smoking on Keisha. They used to always play that song. It's old though. You know what I'm saying? He got the other song, She Twerking. You heard him. They used to always play it on the radio. Anyway, let me get into it. Princess India, what's up? But check it, right? Boom. Like somebody said, Miss Carla, this is like the same exact thing with R. Kelly. You see, you got to understand, right? Boom. When you dealing with multiple women, like in R. Kelly case, he was dealing with a lot of women. I'm pretty sure a lot of it was consensual. I'm pretty sure a lot of the parents did consent. But the only problem is what happened with a lot of the R. Kelly situation, you know, he would go hard on some of the women. Some of them was not allowed to do certain things. He would put restrictions on them. You can't do this, you can't do that. You got to wear this. You got to do that. See, some things he was doing, what made it like he was running some type of organization. You see, whenever you got an organization thing going on, that's how you get caught up. Also, what happened? All right, R. Kelly was on tour. He's a singer, entertainer. They also know that his being that he's a celebrity, it brings in women, sometimes for good reasons, sometimes for the wrong reasons. But he was having sex with multiple women. What else? He was going from state to state on tour, on the road, which means certain women was being taken across state lines. That's where the trafficking come in at. You also got to understand, like I keep telling people, with R. Kelly's situation, a lot of the people in his camp, they snitched on him. Some of them did add sauce to the stories, but some of them told the truth of how they was actually recruiting the women. That made it an organization. That made it start falling under those trafficking guidelines. This is why R. Kelly got caught up. Because he had too many women around him. They just so happened to be young. But it made him look like he was a sex demon. And it made him look like, he was just a sexual savage. And he loved to keep young women around him. And then you already know he would tell them, you got to wear these jogger pants. He would control them. See, once he started controlling them, that's what made him something like a pimp. You know what I'm saying? Something like a trafficker. Because now he's basically putting a woman in a position where they so-called scared and they can't do what they want to do. And then once you cross them state lines and you got certain women far away from home, they got to comply with what you're saying. So that's how R. Kelly got caught up in that category of sex trafficking. And remember, his people are the ones they already told on him. They told how they was the ones going to look for the girls. This is what happened. The same ones that was like you heard about. He used to be around the high schools and the McDonald's. His people was the one that was helping him do it, and they the ones who snitched on him. So for a lot of y'all still saying R. Kelly's not guilty, yeah, he's not guilty. Yes, he still has a chance to maybe get an appeal, but I don't think so. But you got to understand he did this to himself, dealing with this behavior. I'm not going to keep repeating this because I hear a lot of clowns that be online. They call a lot of people clowns. They talk a lot of stuff out their mouth, but they the ones that support R. Kelly to the 110th degree. If you want to be technical, it's more men that support R. Kelly than women. If I'm lying, somebody shoot me in the head. It's more men that be campaigning for R. Kelly because you got to sit back and watch. Some of these men that campaign for R. Kelly, they have some of that R. Kelly tendencies and behavior. See, remember, people support who remind them of themselves. It's people, I know it's a couple of dudes online. Every now and then they make sure they play some R. Kelly music. I know some people that make sure they say free R. Kelly. And these are the same dudes that's always calling somebody a clown or somebody lame or somebody weird. Somebody's a hater. But these are the same dudes that support R. Kelly. Now, in R. Kelly's situation, I'm not going to say that man guilty. I'm not going to say he's not guilty. I'm going to mind my business. And I'm going to see how it play out. But I know according to the evidence that's presented, to the way he was moving, that man made himself guilty. And the key point is his own people snitched on him. So let me fast forward to Atlanta rapper CASHOUT. He's accused of rape, sex trafficking, holding a woman at gunpoint, sodomy, and using his social media platform to lure a woman in. Now, we done heard this about the other actor that was from that movie, Superfly, the sidekick dude that's in that movie. He is in jail right now facing multiple charges of sex trafficking, rape, things of that nature. And they said that he used his social media platform with the blue check to bring a woman in. That's why I told y'all the whole attack now was on social media. All criminal activity is being watched on social media now. Social media is hot. People are getting life in jail. They're getting convicted. They're getting brought up on charges from social media. I'm not going to keep repeating this. You know why? Because people got too comfortable. Y'all got too comfortable in how y'all move. Y'all do shit to incriminate yourself. And that's why a lot of y'all going to jail, period. Or a lot of y'all putting certain things on your head. So they saying this man, right? He was a successful rapper to an extent, but they say he fell off about 2 years ago before the pandemic, Mr. Cash Out. But he was still doing his thing. He was recently in a movie with Adam Sandler. You know, he got a couple hit records he made. He got collaborations with Future, Migos, you know, Lil Durk. But the fact is, his Pyres music group, his LLC that he used to promote his brand, he used the same company to bring in women. And he would promise women certain status within the company. And he was assisted by 2 other women. So allegedly, he was low-key pimping with a record label. And I'm going to show you it's a double-edged sword. It goes 2 ways. You got women that do agree to be down with this type of behavior. They do come in at their free will. But the problem happens when they don't want to do it no more and they want to stop. Sometimes that's where the trouble come in at, because dudes don't want to let them go. You see what I'm saying? So that's why when you hear about him holding a woman at gunpoint, 9 times out of 10, allegedly, that's when the woman don't want to do it no more. And you say, you ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That's where the pimping coming at. That's when that's where the trafficking coming at. Because now you taking somebody across state lines that don't want to be across state lines. You basically low-key kidnapping them. Those are the number one things in America. They going hard on sex trafficking. Why are they going hard on sex trafficking? People ending up dead. You got people that did on a certain lifestyle of being sex trafficked. Sometime when the people done trafficking you, they'll dispose of you. Sex trafficking also coincides with what? Organ donating. Or should I say organ harvesting, allegedly. Disclaimer. Where people, they get taken somewhere on the road, never found again, and somewhere they get chopped up, dismembered, and some of their organs get for sale. Allegedly. That's why they going so hard on trafficking. If you know about the whole thing Trump was campaigning against, the human trafficking, because you got to remember, when you a person that don't got no family, you don't got no ID, you don't got certain credentials, it's easy for somebody to snatch you up and you be found never again. And then, you know, that nice little kidney you got, going for like 30 racks on the black market. You know, that little liver you got that you don't want to use, you getting high, whatever. No, my point is that liver you got, somebody want that liver for $50,000. That's willing to pay. They got the cash, rich person. So that's why they had to start going hard on that human trafficking. But human trafficking, sex trafficking, anytime you dealing with a human being and you taking them places and they don't know where they at or they don't want to go no more, or you understand? Those are trafficking laws. You also, it also happens to, like I said, it could be a dude, he got 2 females with him. He taking them places they want to go. He taking them to Cali, taking them all over. Next thing you know, one day they get mad at him and say he kidnapped me. That's how dudes get caught up in trafficking. But my point is, that's one of the biggest crimes. So when you seeing Jeffrey Epstein and his shorty Ghislaine Maxwell, you got to understand it's people in the hood all over that deal with that same behavior of getting people that can't, getting women. Most 9 times out of 10, they come from a shady background. Their family kicked them to the curb, or whatever reasons. They come from broken homes. These people, they flash that cash. They show them a life of luxury and say, look, come get down with us. Come get down with me. And then these people, when they get caught up, they see that this ain't what they wanted. That ain't what they signed up for. Sometimes they want to leave and they can't leave. Because now what? They know too much. You know too much. You've been within an organization. You've seen too much. We're not just going to have you walking away, running your mouth. So sometimes they get held hostage against their will. Sometimes they end up in a ditch somewhere, and sometimes that's what it is. They get locked up in the crib where the nigga tell you ain't going nowhere. You can't go nowhere. And when he leave, he got bodyguards at the door. He got bodyguards outside with the guns. They take your phone, stuff like that. That's like some of the stuff R. Kelly was accused of. You see, not letting chicks leave the crib. But what you don't understand is people say, oh, they could have just left. He was on tour. No, stupid, you got to think. You don't understand. People like that have estates, and those estates be in the woodies, in the woods somewhere, no car. They got dudes surrounding the property, watching the doors, so you can't leave. That's why it's finessed a certain way, and it becomes an organization. Now it's like back to R. Kelly. His mind, he was just chilling, having a good time. He got his shorties around, the little girl. He doing his thing. But what happened was he went too far because he was dictating to them what they gonna do, what they ain't gonna do. Because you got to remember, he let them in his life. So once he let all the women in his life, all those women had a lot of information about him. They knew too much. So once they start knowing too much, now he's uncomfortable. He started getting paranoid and scared. He don't want them to do this. He don't want them to do that. Give taking their phones. And now, all right, I'm going to take your phone. You ain't going home, but now y'all going to go with me on the road. That's trafficking. Get it? Now, if those young girls on the road with him, just say one of his homeboys, they smashing the chicks. You know, some of the females, they smashing the chicks R. Kelly got with them. Now, y'all having sex on the road. That's sex trafficking. Saying that y'all took these women from one place to another place to have sex with them. Oh, that's how it go now. See? So when people constantly say, R. Kelly not guilty now, you don't know the law and you don't even know what this man did to incriminate himself. And you don't understand that. Remember, some of the people that was indulgent in the same activities with R. Kelly, they the ones who told on him. Because when they got pressed, they had to admit what they did. They had to tell on what they did. And then they told on him. And then you got to remember, he got what? Over 5 people that snitched on him. And guess what? These are the same people that they don't want to get on that stand and testify against him. It's also been presented in court that he tried to pay somebody off to get at some of the women. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. That man hung himself. So when you say free R. Kelly as a man, 9 times out of 10, you a pervert or you're a weirdo. And most of the dudes that say free R. Kelly, 9 times out of 10, they don't have no girlfriend. They don't have no wife. They don't have no family. Because ain't no man in his right mind with a family, daughters, or nieces going to say free R. Kelly. You're supposed to at least wait till that man finish court. If you're an R. Kelly supporter, at least shut up and wait till he finish court. If he beat the case, then you say, see, I told y'all he was going to beat it. You say that. But you weren't supposed to be campaigning for the man and you don't even know the damn facts. That's how I told you. Y'all be telling on yourself. A lot of y'all have pervert behavior. Y'all have Chester tendencies. And just so happen, y'all don't have no family. So I understand why you love R. Kelly so much. And I understand why every now and then you like to play his music. And you got to be sick to listen to R. Kelly music right now. Yes, the man got hits. Yes, the man made some bangers. All right. Half them shits is old. And for 2, the nigga is weird. He's very weird. And for you to be campaigning for R. Kelly, that proves that you're from that shady background. And you might be R. Kelly right now. So a lot of y'all, I understand, people worship who they worship. If you support 6ix9ine, 9 times out of 10, you might have snitched. And you feel good to see a snitch running around. See? People put labels on people and they talk about people, but you'll see that these people support the same people they talk about. You see? Man, I'm not about to get into all that. People will call this person over here a weirdo, but then they support R. Kelly. They'll call this person a snitch, that person a snitch, but they'll support 6ix9ine. I'm trying to show you these hypocritical individuals, but you got to remember, online is not reality. So online, you can say R. Kelly free all day, but in reality, that man in that courtroom with a bunch of charges, a bunch of witnesses, and that man facing time. That man is not innocent yet. Right now, you remember when you go to court, you're guilty before proven innocent. And you got to remember, his case is federal. So that means it ain't just no BS. That means it was investigations going on. And unless he the Teflon Don like John Gotti, because John Gotti did beat the feds twice. Not too many people beat the feds. So y'all basically saying R. Kelly is the Teflon Don of sexual behavior because he going to beat the case. Hey, it is what it is. If he beat it, I'm going to pull up and say I was wrong. But he got too much stuff against him. And you got to know, you got to understand the law, and you got to understand that it's federal and his own people already told on him. They probably wrote about 100 statements on this man because they had to tell what they was doing. I'm the one that went and got the 2 cheeseburgers with the fries for the young girl. I'm the one that went and got her the weed. I'm the one that had to watch them when they was in a hotel. They snitched on them already. You got to use common sense, man. A lot of y'all stupid. But yeah, that's right. But yeah, Cash Out. You know about Cash Out. All right. But the rapper Cash Out, for the, you know, the bro that asked, yeah, he's accused of rape, sex trafficking, you know, down in Atlanta, tricking women into prostitution. According to the indictment, him and 4 others founded a music group, and you know they had an LLC, and they was using the music group to promote the rapper's brand, and they also used the company to bring women in, to lure women in to engage in commercial sexual activity. And he also would promise them opportunities and personal benefits. He also would promise them increased power within the company. So he was using his company allegedly as a front to trick women into prostitution. You know what I'm saying? Getting some of them so-called bad chicks and hooking them up with dates. Taking them on the road to strip clubs. You know, in a strip club, they might bust a date in the back room called VIP. Doing this in multiple states, getting tax-free money, not reporting the funds, stuff like that. And then when a woman don't want to do it no more because she realized, man, this dude ain't paying me my bread, that's when some of them might have got held at gunpoint. So that's why it falls under the sex trafficking category. But Cash Out is facing 25 to life. He's facing life in jail. And his assistant, his top assistant name was Mama Cash Out. And his other sidekick that was a female, Miss Kiara Daniels, her name was Boots. So I'm just showing people that it's just not men, it's women that assist. Now I gotta mirror it with the R. Kelly case, because I'm gonna show y'all something. Now, when R. Kelly was accused, who was his top people that was accused with him? Was it not females? See, the females help with the recruiting, and the other men that's down, they do the bodyguard work, they do the security work. They're the ones that watch the door. Those are the ones that take their phones. Those are the ones that make sure they don't get away when I'm gone. You see, this is what they run it on that big level. So they got money. So this is how they run it. That's how it turns into an organization. That, remember, they got LLCs. That's what make the feds get on them. That's how they're able to get money and wash the money clean. And you know what I'm saying? This is what makes them hot. Now, if you got women, right, and you make them sign an agreement from the rip, and you say this is what it is, this is what it is, and it's all agreed upon, that's different. But the key word is he lured women in, meaning he would get them false promises and trick them into certain things. And then when they don't want to do it no more, he don't want to let them go. That's where the trafficking come in at. That's where basically the kidnapping. And you use a woman against their will. You know how some people to lie to you to make it sound fly to you. You get so deep involved, then you realize this ain't what you signed up for. Or you might wake up and get touched by the Lord. You don't want to do it no more. And that person, like, you ain't going nowhere because now you know too much. You know where I keep my money at. You know where I live at. You know how I move. You know too much about me. You know, you might even met my mama before. You can't, you're not going nowhere. And you making that bread? No, I'm not going to be losing out on that money. You ain't going nowhere. Boom, that's where the trafficking coming at. Now, if some of these dudes, when the shorty say she don't want to do it, just let them go. They straight. They won't get in no trouble. But when you start taking their phone and you start doing certain stuff, that's when that's when it comes to that kidnapping. But you got to understand, every sex trafficking case is not the same. You know, some sex traffickers, like some of those Mexican gangs and all of that. What up, next stars, Wax Dog. Some of those sex trafficking gangs, they prostitute the women out. When they finish with the women, they chop their ass up and put them in a ditch. So it's different levels of sex trafficking. Good morning, Rondell. It's different levels, but it all falls under one umbrella, because I'm going to tell you something else. They know in the last day that people are not going to be able to make money like they used to. So now you see most of the crime now are dealing with human beings. That's why you're hearing about the home invasion. Now crime is going to be more with snatching up human beings, basically, all right? Following you home, catching you. See, before they might have broke in your crib while you was gone. Now they want to grab you. And we're going to go in the crib with you, and you're going to show me where the stash at. Before they might have kicked in your crib, look for the stash. No, now it's about the human. I told you. Now they might want to jack you, hold you hostage, and you're going to give me the bank account number and all that, and so-and-so is going to go to the ATM and make a withdrawal. Oh, I need to get this much a day? Well, we're going to sit in your house for 3 days straight, and we're going to withdraw your account. Those are the crimes that's going to happen now, up close and personal. Disclaimer, I'm not promoting it. I'm just telling you what I see. Home invasions, kidnappings, sex trafficking. You see? We want to jack you up, and then we want to use your car for a whole week straight. So we're going to keep you in this basement while we drive your car around so you can't report it stolen. Then we're going to steal your car, keep you in the basement, and we're going to do some other crimes. This is the shit that's going on now. Because my point is, crime is becoming more desperate and more up close and personal due to people can't make money. See, a lot of people used to get their money hustling, moving at work. We have been seeing multiple drug busts. We've been seeing a lot of plugs get caught. $1 billion lick here, or $500,000 lick here, getting arrested, getting locked up. That means the work is not coming in. It's not going to the destination. So the hood starts starving. When the hood starts starving, they got bills, they got stuff they got to do. They can't show that money phone on the gram. They start getting desperate. They start jacking. Because people forget the so-called hustlers, they got bills too. Some people have been living off of, under the table money, I say. Some people been living off the books, getting street money for years. That's how they get the wardrobe. That's how they kids straight. That's how the bills get paid. That's how they live their life. So these people now are losing because they can't sustain their life off of street money no more. So what's happening? Some people are getting desperate and they doing whatever they got to do in their mind. They pay their bills because they don't want to go back to poverty. So therefore, when you got, like in this situation, they say that CASHOUT fell off about 2 years ago, even though he was just in a movie with Adam Sandler. He got this organization, his rap label, whatever. He got the women busting down them dates, turning them tricks. And look, that's how he was making his money. But remember, they also got information from his Instagram account that he was using this to get bread. So my point is they're going to use every message within his Instagram, all of that. And let's not be stupid. Let me make this clear one time. Let's not be stupid. Everybody got a phone. When you go to Google Play, who is Google? Y'all know who Google is, all right? When you go to Google Play and you download any app, does the app not say, do you give this app permission to your whole phone? Therefore, every app on your phone has access to all of your information. If you got a bank card on your phone, you just gave Instagram permission to have access to your bank account. They know all the pictures in your phone. They know all the text messages in your phone. It's common sense, but some people like to play stupid. That is a fact. Any app you give permission to your phone, they have access to your whole phone. If you have naked pictures, well, it don't matter if you post them or not. They already seen them. They're saying, y'all got to use your brain. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. The mark of the beast is your cell phone. Simple as that. That phone got a SIM card. That SIM card got everything. That is the mark of the beast. Let's not be stupid. Let's not be stupid. That's all I'm saying. That's right. That's right, Rondé. He's verified on IG. And when you're verified, now, okay, they know all this information. We don't know that, but they saying that he used that blue check to trick those women to come in. Basically, make them seem like, I get down with the team. You can get a job within the company. We're going to do this. You already know. Some of them probably was his dancers. He probably was doing walkthroughs while he bring the chicks with him. They busting down dates, whatever. But my point is he was getting all the money. And he had women helping him. Bring them into the team. Put them on the team. You know what I'm saying? But That man facing life right now. So it's a thin line between, you know, business. It's a thin line between having fun, and it's a thin line between sex trafficking now. That's all I'm gonna say. And don't get me wrong, you're gonna have some dudes, they don't mean no harm. They not really hurting women at all, but it's the way they got their whole thing set up, and they got foul people around them. It can go left so quick, and you're gonna get the blame because you're the man at the top. That's how it works. So that's why I tell people, if you get to a certain level, you're really supposed to just be by yourself, or with like 1 or 2 women that you could trust, and like 1 dude that you trust. Like, you gotta be different, man. You can't be, whenever you out here trying to live that life, you're gonna always put yourself in situations. That's why most people in the game, I don't care what field they in, from sports, movies, it don't matter. The ones that are married, they take their ass home, 9 times out of 10, they stay out of trouble. Perfect example, LeBron James. Perfect example. You see LeBron, he online with his family, with his kids. Not saying, we don't know if LeBron be doing dirt at night, doing what he do, but my point is that man mostly be home. His track record is home with his kids. He can have whatever woman he want, rich, but he don't put himself out there like that in clubs, doing this and that and the third. He don't do that. So if you don't put yourself out there, you won't be caught up in those situations. That's how it works. Oh, that's a fact, bro. I know that poem. I told people about that a long time ago. I know about that. I know, man. Yo, trust me, bro. Yo, I don't keep none of that on. A lot of people don't know. That's why I ain't putting nobody on no more. A lot of y'all fools. That's why y'all be getting caught up out here. You think nobody know where you at? Yeah. Yo, trust me, bro. I know. I ain't putting nobody on point no more. My people that listen to me, y'all know I already told y'all about that. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Now, guess what, Pone? Some people deserve to be located. They need to be located because they be out here doing too much. Yup. But that's what happened to the ATL rapper CASHOUT. He originally from Florida though, but he was on ATL doing his dirty work. Some people say that Atlanta is the Sodom and Gomorrah right now on the East Coast. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go into the story. I don't know which one I'm gonna go into. I'm gonna go into the Yaya Mayweather story. You know what I'm saying? Yaya Mayweather, right? Y'all know Floyd Mayweather's daughter. Check this out. She has pleaded guilty to stabbing the mother of NBA YoungBoy's son. Her attorney, Kent Schaefer, says we resolved the case between Ayana and the state. And basically, if she is good for 6 years, she will have no felony conviction on her record. And the case will be dismissed. So if she good for 2 years and, you know, within the 6 years, she don't get in no trouble, it's going to be dismissed. She's good. Now, she was facing 20 years. Y'all remember a lot of people said she going to get that time. It's over before she done. She going to jail. Facing 20 years. She ain't getting no time. And allegedly, they say that, you know, she stabbed NBA YoungBoy baby mother with 2 knives. She pulled out 2 knives and allegedly poked her up with 2 knives, not 1, but 2. But this is what people got to understand. This is America. And if you got that money, you got the lawyer, it's called you beat the case. You whip the case. 9 times out of 10, when people get sent up the river in court, what happened? 9 times out of 10, they had a court-appointed lawyer. Or they had a low-budget lawyer. Some people think just because they got a lawyer, they're good. That don't mean nothing. It's what type of lawyer you got and how much bread you breaking off. And yes, people are already going to say that what? She beat the case because of Floyd Mayweather. It ain't just that she beat the case because of Floyd Mayweather. She beat the case because of that Mayweather money team. That's what that was about. But we also don't know what was the situation. I think the baby mother ran up on her. But long story short, she pulled out 2 knives out the kitchen and went to work. So If she don't get in trouble within 6 years, all this stuff gonna be off her record. She gonna be straight. And she ain't gonna do a day. You feel me? Wow. Who called a pick 4 for 1,400? Happy Friday. Word. Whoever got that, you lucky, you blessed today. God, he's savage. What up? What up, family? I see y'all. That's right. That's right. Linda Anderson said, I've been on social media since 2011. No news, never dated. Don't F it. That's right. You better not. You will get caught slipping out here. 9 times out of 10, let's be real. People meet a person online and then find out they was a weirdo later. Hey, that's how I go, man. But now you might be playing with your life. If you a dude, you meet a chick on social media, you move in your crib, you might have moved in a crazy chick. You know what I'm saying? She tricked you up with them pictures, you brought in the crib. Man, you might wind up stabbed one day yourself in your house. Same thing with the women. Y'all might meet a dude online. He looked like he got it all together. You let him in the crib. He crazy. He telling you can't go nowhere. He trying to take your phone. He met you online, but now he don't want you online no more. Y'all know how dudes do. They'll meet a chick in a strip club, but after he get with her, he don't want her to dance no more. You see how that's how these weirdos work. But anyway, you know, Yaya Mayweather, she whipped the case. She stomped the case. She beat the case. She ain't doing no time. She's straight. And that's what people don't understand about justice. See, remember what they say overseas in certain places, you might get 5 years in jail for a bag of weed. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, right? You can't be a hypocrite. We know America's not perfect. But in America, if you got money, you always got a chance. That's why they come with the saying, if you hate America, get your ass up out of here. It's just what it is. Because some places you're gonna get life in jail for 2 bags a week. But in America, you might do the most horrible crime. It don't matter. If you got a certain amount of money, you can spank cases. Because in God we trust. People got to understand. They think America's about black, white, yellow. No, it's about the green in America. All about the green. It's about the green and the gold and the black, the oil. You feel me? You don't understand that. People don't understand that. People got to stop being naive. It's about that money. It's always been about money. Everybody got to get their cut. Everybody get their cut. Everybody happy. Case dismissed. That's how it works. It work. Why you think they go to the back chambers and they work things out? They work it out. See, remember, that's how I say we can learn stuff from court. See that? You see how the defense attorney, the prosecutor, all of them look like they in court beefing. They going back and forth. What happened? They go behind a closed door. What they do? Sit down, talk it out. They try to work out that deal. They talk. See, when they're in the courtroom, they putting on that front for you because you the juror. You in the court like, oh man, you in the court watching the case play out. They going at it. All the drama. Then they go behind the scenes and they sit down, civilized, and talk it out. That's what we're gonna do. Judge right there, prosecutor. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna chop this up. You don't like that deal? Well, we don't like that. All right, we'll come back to the table next week. Oh, the bag ain't right yet? Okay, we'll get that bag up a little bit more, and then maybe we'll talk next week. Next month we'll talk about a little. The bag right? Okay, the bag right? All right, boom. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Boom. See, that's what y'all don't understand. You gotta stop being stupid. The reason why I say that because people don't know law. They don't know how America works. It's about bread. Peace, God. Peace to the gods in the earth, man. D. Malley, what's up? 7 God. Now let's keep it real. Let's go back. Now let's take it back to slavery, right? Because people like to talk about slavery. Is it not a fact if your money was up at a certain level, you can what? Buy your own freedom. You can buy yourself out of slavery if your money was right. And when you was able to buy out yourself, was you not considered a free man and you got your own land and all that, but you had to get your money up. Fast forward today. Is it not the same way? If your money is up, you can, it's more things you can do. When your money is not right, you got to deal with what? Slave conditions. You got to deal with what? Heartaches and pain. Because your money ain't right. The more your money get up, the more access you have to America. The money is the keys to open up the doors, aka the gateways in the 50 states. It's the bag, it's the money. That's what people don't understand. That's what this country is built off. The same way you heard that the president is just the CEO of the company or the corporation. The country is a corporation. Why you think everybody over here gets money? And the people that never been here a day in their life, they get money off the country because it's about business. When you have a company and you free to do business with whoever you want to, you are free. It's on you. If you don't have a company and you don't do no business and you are poor, then you are considered a little bit above a slave, or you're just considered property. And people like to take care of their property too. People take care of their dogs, they take care of their horses, they take care of their cars, and they take care of human beings too. Property, that's it. This is America. In America, freedom means you have what? Free will. You have free will to do anything. That's why I'm going to break this down in common sense. This ain't no fear factor. This ain't no spooky boogeyman behavior. You have the free will to do whatever you want. If you sit back and you dwelling on what they're going to do to you every day, but God damn it, they're going to do it to you. Because that's all you think about. You create a reality in your mind of people that got power over you that don't have no power. You get them your power every day, and then you sit back and talk about what they're going to do. No, you're giving them your power. You ain't got no cuffs on you. Ain't nobody got you chained to no floor. You ain't got to work no damn fields. You ain't got nobody cracking you with whips. You the one sit back and got yourself on lockdown. You got the slave mentality. What they say, God, 85% of the people are dumb, deaf, and blind, slaves from a mental death and power. Meaning those are the people that enslaved themselves and never going to bear witness to the truth that what? They got their own free will. Those are the ones looking for a leader. They looking for somebody to save them. And that's the American way. In America, what? You can eat pork chops tonight, or you can eat some steak. You can eat shrimp and lobster. You can eat Burger King. You can do whatever you want in America. Can't nobody stuff nothing in your mouth and make you eat nothing. So why people still talking about what they're doing to us and what they're trying to do? They ain't going to do nothing. They're going to do it to you because you're going to sit there and let them do it. You're going to sit there and entertain that shit. When you say no such thing as the boogeyman don't exist. Didn't you learn that as a kid? You didn't learn that? When you kept thinking it was somebody in your closet, or you kept thinking then you woke up, look, there's nobody in there. Why are people still grown and scared? See, people promote that fear factor because that's money in that. The powers that be, they promote that fear because that's how they get that bread off of you. Let's rewind. When there was slavery, what did the slave master do? He put that fear in your ass. Because he had, look, when you got one man and his family on a plantation, he got 50 strong men, 50 other black men, and 50 other people working for them. Man, he got to put fear in them so they'll never run away. So they'll never try to run up in his house and cut his throat. He had to keep that fear factor going. That's what that overseer was for. That's what an officer is for. Karis told you about overseer, officer. Same thing. The officers watch the property like the overseers watch the property. Why you think if you try to mess with somebody's property, what's going to happen? The police going to pull up on you. You try to break into business, the police going to pull up on you. Oh, but what happens when a person gets shot and he property? What happened? That's something different, see? That's a good point, Danielle. They fear everybody but God. They fear everybody but God. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They don't understand what it's about. That's why I tell you, man, I'm just speaking my piece. It's money and fear. Whenever there's fear, there's some money being made. Because somebody telling you to look that way, and they going that way to the bank. That's how it works. I'm not going to keep telling y'all this. There's no fear. I told you, it's people that don't have no power. Only power they got is the power you get them. That's how life works. That's how people use you for energy. I'm gonna trick you into giving you giving me all your energy and all your money. That is how this country works. But my point is, you have free will. You can go in a courtroom and be wrong as two left shoes, but if you got a certain amount of money, the right lawyer, you dig, you still got a chance. Now, it don't always work. Because guess what? When them people want you, they want you. Ain't nothing you can do no matter how much money you got. See, that's another trick to the game. If they want you, they're going to get you. Because they're going to always let you know no matter how much money you got, you're not bigger than us. You're not bigger than the system. And once again, that goes back to R. Kelly. That's what I'm trying to show you. Sometimes you can't have a lot of money, and even your goddamn lawyer can't save you. You know why? Because when they want you, they want your ass. And that's their courtroom. That's where they play their game, and they gonna say who gonna win at the end of the day. Kind of like Vegas betting, kind of like spreads, kind of like when you betting on sports. They making bets behind the scenes if you gonna beat the case or not. There's money involved. You dig? And like I told you before, sometimes your lawyer sell your ass out. No goddamn well he about to get your ass all that. He gonna sell you out, but he gonna take all that money and make you think you gonna beat that shit. The whole time he already done signed the deal behind the scenes. Well, he done paid me I done got I done got 500,000 out of him. He think he gonna beat the case. He ain't beating nothing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done got paid off, and we gonna send this nigga up the river. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes sometimes. Because when they want you, they want you. Trust me. But Yaya Mayweather, she good. She ain't doing no time. She was facing 20 years. She pulled out two kitchen knives like she was Sonya Blade. And she did what she did, and she good. So a lot of people were saying she done, she getting this. Hey man, this is America. And like they say, if you don't like it, you got the right to leave. You can book a flight right now and get up and go. But a lot of y'all ain't gonna want to do that. So you need to chill out. You know, goddamn well, half of y'all, man, let's be real, man. Half of y'all right now, y'all can't even live in the damn country. You can't even live in the woods. I don't care what state you in. Every state got woods. Every state got a country to it. Go live your ass in the country for one day. Well, that's kind of like how it is when you live overseas or other places. A lot of y'all talk that you know goddamn well you was not going overseas when you got to walk 5 miles to go to the store. You got to walk on dirt roads and kill your own animals. You ain't trying to do that. A lot of y'all know damn well you're not trying to go back to Africa. You need to stop it. You're not going back. Stop it. You know what? Look, I'm gonna break y'all down very simple. Let's keep it real. The simple fact, I'm gonna prove none of y'all going overseas or leaving this country. For the simple fact, if they ain't got Wi-Fi, your ass is not staying there. Tell me I'm lying. Niggas ain't gonna stay somewhere if the Wi-Fi don't work. What are we talking about? That's how much you already got you. You caught up. You love it. You're not going nowhere. So stop this. Stop the shenanigans, all right? Stop it. Niggas ain't going nowhere where the Wi-Fi don't work and it ain't no cable. So stop playing and it ain't no electricity. You know you're not going there. So you can talk all that overseas. I'm getting out of here all you want to. You going to do that shit. You'll be right back home. Some of y'all went down south, Midwest. You couldn't take it for a week, a couple of days on family reunions. You ain't going nowhere. Stop it. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. America is what you make it, man. You do what you do. You could be successful tomorrow. You could be great tomorrow. It's all on you. That's it. If you don't put no work in, you waste your days, you're lazy, you always hating on people, and your life messed up, that's on you. You even got the free will to hate in America. See, you can hate all you want to. It don't stop nobody from doing nothing. That's just what you choose to do with your 24 hours a day. That's it. And some people choose to waste their 24 hours a day talking about other people. That's how we know they got a miserable life. It's simple. It's simple. The people that's getting to it, man, they having fun, enjoying their life, man. They living life good. They smiling every day, waking up happy. You know what I'm saying? That's right, just paid. You got some people, man, they about to go cash a check. You know what I'm saying? They walking out the bank today. They going food shopping. You know, they going to take their family somewhere. They going to take the kids out. Man, some people going to have fun. Some people going to drive their car over the weekend, go get it washed and stuff like that. Go out to eat, man. People going to live their life. But the people that don't do nothing I said, man, they the ones miserable, man. Y'all the slaves of America. You a slave of a mental death and power, meaning you are in a false reality that you stuck in and you can't get out. That's what a slave is. That's what a slave is. Do you know how some slaves was on plantations and the whole time they didn't know that all they had to do was just walk away and the town was right around the back. The town was right outside the gate, but they were so scared. They were scared to leave outside the gate. That's how bad they had their brain. But they didn't want to run away no more. Remember that. Remember, some slaves didn't want to run away. They could have ran away, but they didn't want to. Because they were scared they was going to get caught. They were scared. They actually was not scared they was going to get caught. They was actually scared of the reality outside the plantation. And a lot of time wasn't even nothing going on. They were just scared. Because guess what? It was free blacks walking around in these cities. That's what I'm trying to tell you. everybody black wasn't a slave. So you might have been on the plantation, but meanwhile, it was free black people walking around right outside the plantation. Only difference is they had the bread to walk around and you didn't. You was on the plantation. Just like right now, a lot of y'all still on the plantation. You love to stay there because you a slave in the mind. That's it. And your master is social media. That's it. Wi-Fi is your God. You praise Wi-Fi every day. That's your. Some of y'all y'all most high is Wi-Fi. That's it. Anyway, the baby, not little baby, but the baby. The baby shot an intruder on his North Carolina estate. He exchanged words with the trespasser, and when the trespasser got close enough, he let that clip go. He shot that man in the leg. Then he called 911 and was cooperated with the police. Told the people what happened. He didn't get in no trouble. They say that the suspect jumped the fence. He jumped the fence to get on his 8.5 acres of land, and he also has several no trespassing signs around the property. Also, a gun was found and seized at the scene of the crime. So when the man got shot with his pistol, he was laying on the lawn with his gun. Because the baby is a licensed firearm holder. And when that man came on his property, he let loose the clip and shot that man in his ass. That's what happened. Now, one thing I will say he's smart about, the baby, is that all that money he got, his estate, his crib only worth $2.3 million. So he ain't a stupid rapper that went and bought a mansion for 10 million, 20, 30 million. His mansion costs 2.3. But what people don't understand, in North Carolina, you get a whole lot of space for 2.3 million, 8.5 acres. So we already know he know how to budget his bread. He could have moved to Hollywood anywhere. He right in North Carolina, Charlotte. See that? But this particular stalker, a sick, deranged stalker, tried to hop his fence and come on his property. It's called going too far. And he got laid down on that same property he tried to come on. That's what where we in right now. You heard? That's where we at with it. He got stretched out. Hey, salute to the baby for stretching out that stalker. A lot of y'all stalkers, y'all gonna get stretched out too. That's how it go. Because what? You don't know when not to cross the line. You like to cross the line, what they call you, a habitual line stepper. And eventually you get stretched out because you don't know when to stop. You don't know your limits. So it's things called Glock 19, it's things called AR-15, shotguns, it's different things called putting you in place when you cross the line. So this man crossed the line. He came on that man's property in his personal space, and he had to get, put down. Told you, certain people, they got to get put down. You can't, that's it. That's all they understand. That man got a fence. That man got no trespassing, and this nigga still came on the property. He lucky he didn't shoot him in the head. That's how I go. The time of stalking and harassing people is over. Take it or leave it. Take it how you want to take it. Also, moving right along to the land of weirdos, Mr. Cuba Gooding Jr., you know Trey from Boys in the Hood, that went in the crib swinging. The one that was watching while his homeboy Ricky got smoked, Trey, Cuba Gooding Jr. He has pled guilty for groping and touching women inappropriately, kissing women on the lips, stuff like that. It said as many as 12 women have come forward to come against this man in court, and some of the allegations come from unwanted kissing, biting. Oh man, this dude was wilding, man. And my point is, they took him back to 2001. He pleaded guilty, and he's not going to get no jail time, but he must attend counseling. So this man was rich. I'm gonna say allegedly he might have been high on cocaine, on all type of drugs. He was in the club kissing on chicks, kissing chicks in the mouth. He don't even know, biting chicks on the ear, rubbing their booty. This dude was going savage in the club. He was doing all this in club activity. Mr. Cuba Gooding Jr. That's right, played all those good roles, radio, but he always gonna be known as Trey from Boys in the Hood. It don't matter what movie he do, he always gonna be known as Trey. The dude that was the fake gangster that said, dude, let me out the car. But it did show a sign that Trey had the strength and courage to not be a follower. And he didn't want to be no snitch. So he just said, let me out the car. But Trey, Mr. Cuba Gooding Jr., man, that man in court, and he got to do counseling because they say he had a problem with keeping his hands to himself. Some women, when they're around pretty women, they can't control themselves. They don't know how to do it. And he one of them. He had a lot of money too. We know he can have any woman he want. Or I ain't gonna say that. But I will say he could have got a lot of women. He could have bought other women. He could have did a lot of stuff, but he liked to kiss women on the cheek and kiss them on the lips and bite on them. This dude, wild, man. I'm like, how you go in a club and a bartender lady give you a drink and you trying to kiss her on the lips? You don't even know this woman. You know, you in the club acting like you talking to shorty in her ear and you just trying to bite her ear and bite her face. This dude wildin', man. He had to be high. What up, helping the vision? What up, bro? Word up. This dude wild, man. But I'm telling you, man, some dudes, when they get around pretty women, man, they don't know how to control themselves, man. You gotta control yourself. These dudes wildin', man. But anyway, Mr. Cuba Gooding Jr., he has pled guilty. And he's not gonna be facing no jail time. Once again, that money talk. But you know they got petty on this man. They went back 20 years in his case. Wow, he must have pissed somebody off too. Also, that rich man, Mr. Elon Musk, he wants to buy Twitter. Yesterday, I saw a report he want to buy Twitter for $43 billion. But like I said, for some reason, man, with all this social media stuff going on, it's like I just feel like the powers that be, they're trying to put a stronghold on social media. They're trying to take it over. They already had it, but I think it's something else about to go on because I told y'all Mark Zuckerberg, he about to bring out his own money called the Z coin. And he trying to make it where you got to spend his money. Well, they're trying to make it where you only can spend his money on Instagram and Facebook. Elon Musk wants to buy Twitter. We hearing about, all these different things, law enforcement on YouTube and the powers that be, they got social media on their microscope lens. Let's just say that. Elon Musk, the man that brought you to Tesla, the rich man that got his hands in a lot of technology, he wants to buy Twitter. And they're trying to stop him from buying it because they do know he got enough money to buy it and take the company. So some people don't want to get it, but some people want him to get it. Either way, if he get Twitter, best believe a lot of changes are going to be made. Because as you see, it's America. So when you got money of a certain power, in this man's mind, he's God. He can do whatever he wants. That's where we at with it. He also studies energy. He puts money in a lot of energy. He knows a little something. But my point is, he want to take Twitter. We don't know what he got planned for Twitter, but he wants to buy Twitter. So like I said, in America, it's a lot of different things going on, and 9 times out of 10, it's always about the money. All right, what else? Just to throw this in there, they saying allegedly that Rihanna and A$AP Rocky allegedly have split up. Allegedly. So they might have just got together for the baby. She might have paid him for the baby. She might have used him for the baby. I don't know. I don't care, but that's what they're saying. So if you see her pop out without him, they saying allegedly they split up. It's alleged. I'm not spreading no rumors, but that's what they're saying, according to certain reports. Mr. X, what's up? Pone. What up? What else? All right, now I got to talk about Trick Daddy real quick, man. I'm not going to talk about Trick Daddy too long either, but Trick Daddy, he be wilding out too. This man got on the Breakfast Club and spoke about how, back in the day, he caught gonorrhea. And he was talking about how he had gonorrhea and he went to the clinic And you know, down in Miami, when you know, he was talking about how, you know, if you got gonorrhea, you had to make a report, and basically they would ask you how many people was in, you know, basically the people you was dealing with that might got it too. And he said he told his homeboys that was in the room, because you know that's when they was running trains at this time. And he told his homeboys, and they went to the school and picked them up and brought them to the clinic, because they said in Miami at this time the clinic would pick you up. He also spoke about, that's why I'm talking about this, because it was funny. He talking about the earwax test. And they, you know, they say it's a Geechee thing. Top of the top, Miss Lay Jones, what's up? This is I did hear about this growing up, the earwax test. The earwax test. But they say you put your finger in your ear, and you when you said when you go on allegedly finger pop the woman, you put the earwax down there, and if she jump and she make a certain move, that means she burning. Now I'm gonna be real. I ain't never tried that test, because I ain't really have no woman I had to try it with, but I ain't never want to put no earwax in a girl twat and then I had sex with it. To me, that just sounded nasty. I don't. But it's some dudes that say they did try it. I heard about this growing up in life. I heard about that. The earwax test, but you put your finger in your ear, you put some earwax on it. If you put it in shorty, you know what I'm saying? If you put it down there before you had sex with her and she jumped, that means she burning. You know what I'm saying? They said that's an old Geechee native remedy to find out for female burning. My point is this: if I'm telling you, first of all, I'm wearing condoms, so if I got to do that test, or I'm unsure about you burning, I don't want to have sex with you anyway. You know what I'm saying? I smell one smell that's off. I know what that smell means. You know what I'm saying? If I see any type of different coloration in your underwear, I ain't got to do that test. But, you know, a lot of people did get burnt, and a lot of people still get burnt. And some people have been going on burning sprees, aka blowtorching people. And a lot of these people with that behavior, a lot of times they become, you know, they catch gonorrhea when they're young, and then when they get chlamydia and all that when they're young. But when they get older, some of these people become HIV carriers. And they had the same mentality of still having raw sex. See, all of this comes from raw sex with multiple sex partners. Look, females that don't like to sit their ass in that tub, they don't like to use Vagisil. Dudes that like to wash up in the sink with dirty rags, wear the same boxers for weeks. Most of them, those are the disease carriers. Those are the dirty private part people. And these are the ones that love to have sex and spread their germs. And 9 times out of 10, shorty gonna say, I don't like the way condoms feel. I don't like them. They break me out. And the dude gonna say, I can't feel it with a condom on. See, that when you hear that kind of talk, that's them nasty people. Even though I understand condoms do break some women out, condoms do break people out, and some people that are clean that don't like condoms. That's why some of those people, they like to check out the people they with before they actually have sex with them, because they know they're going to be indulgent in raw sex. But my point is, 80% of the people that say they don't like condoms, think about it. They're going to say that to everybody. That means they have a lot of raw sex. Therefore, they 9 times out of 10 become the main sex carriers. That's just what it is. It's a lot of dirty Johnson men out here. It's a lot of women with dirty boxes. Oh, I can't get pregnant. I'm fixed. So that means basically you let a lot of dudes nut in you. I'm good. No disrespect to the woman that's that's fixed or whatever, but I'm just saying. You can't be letting anybody just nutting you like that. You can't be letting some of these dudes are dirty. I know for a fact. I got homeboys. Everybody know homeboys that niggas don't wash up. You come to bro crib. So you come to bro crib. He jump out the bed. That nigga out the door. He ready to hit the blunt. Nigga ain't wash up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna dry snitch on homeboy. I know this from growing up. Everybody know from growing up. You got that homeboy that's dirty. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they might put the most work in. My point is, just like females, y'all know you got the homegirl that's dirty. You know what I'm saying? She might run out the crib, say, I'm gonna wash up when I get back home. And if she get back home, she'll never wash up. She forgot. Y'all know that. Stop playing. But my point is some people, they got beef with water, and they don't like water on their skin. It's some people like that. They don't like water. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people that don't like to swim. Some people don't like the beach. But guess what? Some people don't like damn showers. They don't like baths. Those are the people, no disrespect. They got the dried up rag in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? They specialize in bird baths and sink baths, period. You know what I'm saying? Those people don't like water. That's all I'm saying. So if you get burnt by a dude, hey, 9 times out of 10, I bet you that's a dude that don't wash up. But guess what? It don't got nothing to do with just that. I'm joking. It got to do with dirty insides. It's not just dirty outside. They dirty on the inside. Some people, they dirty on the inside, period. They might smell good, they can smell fresh and all that, but the insides are decaying. The insides are just nasty. You got some people, they can take a bath, a shower, put on deodorant, and next thing you know, they still gonna stink. Because they just got that. It's inside of them, it's not on them, it's in them. You know, some people go what? Brush their teeth, use mouthwash, and they breath still stink because they got what? Halitosis. Halitosis comes from the pit of your stomach. It comes from inside your body. That's why it's called a dragon breath. Because that stink breath comes from the depths of your stomach. You understand? It comes from the bottomless pit called your stomach. That's what when you smell somebody's breath smell like straight shit, it's because when you actually are smelling, they fucking somehow they goddamn somehow the gas from their shit is coming out their mouth, man. Their inside is messed up, man. That's all I'm saying. Some people are foul on the inside, you know what I'm saying? And it don't matter what hygiene products they use, they just nasty people. They stink. So that's why I'm talking about that, because my Trick Daddy was talking about, you know, having gonorrhea. And let's be real, Trick Daddy looked like he's still sick. Don't tell the truth, he looked like he's still sick. So my point is, when what was Trick Daddy not bragging about being a founder of the Eat a Booty gang? Was he not? So we know for a fact, allegedly, if he was nasty then, 9 times out of 10, he's still nasty now. Nasty people, they stay nasty. That's what they do. They nasty. So if you mess with somebody that's nasty, you get torched. That's on you. That's all I'm saying. I think some people like nasty people. I think nasty people like nasty people. You know, that's what I think. I heard a dude say he heard the box, he smelt the box was stink, and he still went up in it raw. It's a woman, they knew he so-called was, you know, he claimed he went and got fixed, and she still let him nut in it raw. You dudes is crazy. Y'all are nasty. Nasty. And these are the main people that be carrying HIV. That's what they do. They just nasty. They the type of person, they're not even gonna try to cure themselves. They want to keep hiding. Some people scared of that clinic, man. That's what it is. But Trick Daddy, he put it out there how he was burning. And back in the day, he snitched on his homeboys because they was running trains. And his homeboys got picked up from school. But the main thing I was laughing about was the earwax test. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of you dudes, you know, you out here playing around, at least do the earwax test, all right? If you're gonna have sex raw, dig in your ear, pull out some earwax, and if you put it in shorty, you know what I'm saying? She about to let you smash the light out. You know what I'm saying? Put that earwax down there and see if she jump. That's another reason why look, if I'm having sex with somebody, for a woman for the first time, I ain't having no sex with no damn light out. That ain't gonna happen. I ain't into that. I need to know what I'm looking at. Some of y'all, man, I ain't even going there, man. I ain't going there. It's Friday, episode 151. And I ain't talking about 151 Bacardi, and I ain't drunk. We live this morning. It's Friday. What up? What's good, y'all? I see my people up in here, man. Y'all lit this morning. But anyway, I touched on just about everything, man. People out here weird, man. That's right. That's the song right there, Danielle. Like Janet said, nasty, nasty boys don't mean a thing. That's what I'm talking about. Janet Jackson told you about them nasty boys, man. It told you, man. That's them dudes that want you to sit on their face, and they just met you the same night, want you to sit on their face. You know what I'm saying? Then them dudes will eat any chick out if they feel like she gonna let them smash. You know what I'm saying? Those are the same dudes gonna let a chick get them a glazed donut face. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna do it to every woman they meet. They nasty boys. They nasty. Those are the same dudes. They do not believe in paying $20 for a box, you know, for a 12-pack of Magnums. You know, they like to get cheap ass condoms that bust. You got some dudes that do not like to invest in condoms. These niggas are nasty boys. They filthy. Filthy Franks. Filthy Frank for the people. And some of y'all chicks, y'all be harboring nasty dudes. That's what some of y'all be doing. So guess what? One of the number one attacks in the community is disease-infested people, because they go around shooting people without a gun. They go around burning down people without a blowtorch. It's diseases actually affecting more people than bullets. But some people don't look at it like that. That's what's going on. Most of these people, I'm telling you, not all of them, but some of these sick people, they're the main ones that was catching that C-19. And let's be real, this is dealing with immune system. Some people's immune system is so weak, they can't even fight off a cold. Some people's immune system is so weak, that, like I told you, it's on the inside. They always sick. Always something wrong with them. I understand people get colds or sick every now and then. Y'all know out of what? All the episodes I did, we were at 151. I might only took off one day. So you should understand that I don't get sick. I definitely don't get sick where I gotta go to no damn hospital. You know what I'm saying? But it's on your immune system. And it's certain things that I don't do to lower my immune system. I'm gonna say it again. If you drink a lot of alcohol, you drink a lot of soda, it's certain things. If you indulge in it too much, you weaken your immune system. Too much grease. If you do too much of the wrong thing, you lower your immune system. And you get sick. That's why you notice, I'm not a doctor. I'm gonna give a disclaimer. The doctors will tell you everything, but their job is not to tell you how to build up your immune system. And I understand a lot of y'all, I heard somebody talking about this the other day. A lot of y'all did not start learning about how to take care of yourself until you came online and you heard about Dr. Sabi. Dr. Sabi has been out a long time, and all this information has been out before Dr. Sabi. Your immune system was given to you by the Most High. And he told you that everything of this earth that's natural will heal you. And things that are not natural. Matter of fact, he also told you certain things on the earth you're not supposed to indulge in. And he also told you it's certain things that's man-made that you're not supposed to indulge in. That's all I'm saying. That's right. Some people get a cold. But what people don't understand, see, this is the trick. You was taught that you get a cold from without of your body. You get sick from within your body. It's not from without, it's from within. It's your immune system. I'm not a doctor. I'm going to give a disclaimer, all right? I done been around. I'm talking about my peoples. I could be in the same house. They get a cold. I don't get no cold. I don't get sick. And now I'm talking about the tenants because they might have ate some things that I ain't eat. You know what I'm saying? They didn't put certain things in their body. I don't put in my body. So that's me. You got to know your own body. Everybody's body is different as well. Your body got its own manual to it. That's it. But it's all come down to your immune system, period. So I'm going to be real. Some people might get pissed off with me, but I don't care. I have been walking around without a mask on for months. Outside, I don't wear no mask. I haven't been wearing no mask. I don't. Because for one, I know my immune system, and for two, I'm good. I'm straight. You feel me? But at the same time, I don't be around a lot of people. I don't be in people's face, and I'm not gonna be in nobody's face while smelling your breath. I don't be in cars with people. I don't be around people, so I'm straight. But I'm just saying, if you be around a lot of people, I'm telling you, when I go to the store, I go, man, if I know for a fact I gotta go to the supermarket that day, I'm not waiting till it's crowded and standing online. I'm going to the supermarket as soon as they open up. I'm gonna be one of the first people in there, grab what I gotta get, I'm gone. If I know I gotta get gas that day, I'm going early. I'm not being in no packed ass stores with people. I'm not being in no nasty ass places where people breathing and running their mouth all day and talking shit. And no, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna watch what I do if I go to a restaurant and I understand that they might not even wash their glasses properly. Y'all know y'all have been to restaurants and you done seen spots on the forks, the spoons, the cups, the glass. Nigga, they don't be cleaning that silverware like that. Keep it real. So that's why some people be getting sick. Some places, I'm just trying to tell you, man, if you just stay to yourself and keep yourself right, you'll be all right. If you do go out, you make sure you sit, you tell them, look, put me over there, sit somewhere in a corner far away. Don't be trying to sit around a bunch of people. Your ass might get sick. So that's all I'm telling you. That's what I do. I still, like, I went out recently, I go out, you know what I'm saying, go to a little Mexican spot. I go, look, everybody at the booth, I'm gonna sit over here at the table. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit away from everybody. That's what I do. It's a formula to this stuff. Anyway, the rapper CASHOUT, that man is facing life in jail for sex trafficking, rape, tricking women into prostitution, sodomy, stuff like that. Also allegedly pulling gun on women, not letting them leave when they want to leave. And he also was assisted by 2 women. Let me clarify that. He had women down and the woman was with the program too. And they say that he was using his music company to get women to get down with the team. They was engaging in commercial sexual acts. That also means he could have had chicks on fans only. He could have had chicks acting like they was models under the company, all type of stuff. But this man is being accused with sex trafficking because he was going from state to state dealing with this activity. And they also saying that, you know, his top woman name was Mama CASHOUT. You see what I'm saying? His name CASHOUT. His number 1 ace was Mama CASHOUT. Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell. This is the black hood nigga version. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, we know R. Kelly getting the blame, but what? We know it was mad women that was helping him. Did we not hear those facts? So you see the same pattern over and over. A lot of this stuff don't work without female help. So that's why I say females, y'all not off the hook with this. Sometimes the female put in the most work. Sometimes the head man in charge, he set it up. He got the money. He got it set up. But sometimes it's the women that do most of the dirty work. They do the recruiting. They do the pampering. They do the grooming. And those are the women that sit back and chill and they get to go shopping of other women. The women they bring in, they get to live a good life because they're the one bringing a woman in. So women are not guilty of this neither. And a lot of women do rape too. Your woman ain't getting off the hook because a lot of you women, it's women that rape too. Yeah, man, they showed y'all that in Players Club. What Roxy and them, what Roxy and them do to Ebony? What they do? Then they show you how some women are yeah. You got women that rape too. It's not just a man thing. I done heard women online say, that. I'm gonna eat your, I'm gonna do this to you. I'm gonna talking to other women like that. I'm gonna do this to you when I see you. That's rape talk. What are you talking about? You talking rape language, lady. But it's women that rape women too. With how they, you might be chilling with this woman. Next thing you know, she puts something in your drink. I just want to help you get home. Man, you don't even know this woman done finessed you the whole time. Did they not show you that on Players Club? Man, women be raping too. It ain't all men. I'm not giving that pass. Nope. In every organization, you always gonna see anything with sex trafficking. 9 times out of 10 is woman involved too. Because they the ones that put that woman in a sense of comfort, and the woman put their guards down real, and they think she gonna be fly like the top chick. You know, they thought they was gonna be fly like Mama Cash Out. Mama Cash Out got the red bottoms on. You know what I'm saying? She got the $5,000 wig on, little nice little chain, $10,000 Birkin bag. Mama Cash Out got you thinking you're gonna be just like me. She, come on, girl, I got you. You're gonna be straight. Next thing you know, you caught up. They got with you in Georgia. Now you in St. Louis. They talking about you ain't going nowhere. You gonna get this money. We'll deal with that when we get back to ATL. I might buy you something. I don't know. Yeah, now you caught up. You ain't going nowhere. And that's how they get caught up with sex trafficking. Taking their show on the road, going state to state, holding women against their will. That's what happens. I told you earlier, some people, like some gangs, Mexican gangs, the cartels, y'all ain't getting out of this too. Sometime when they indulge in prostitution, they jack the women up, make them get a lot of money, make them turn tricks, and when they finish with them, they chop their ass up and put them in a ditch, and sometimes they even sell their organs and body parts. That's what happened, allegedly. Because they know, these weirdo human traffickers, they know if they get 10 people without ID, without no family, without no green card, that's 10 kidneys for about 30 racks a piece. That's 10 livers for about 50. That's $800 over 10 people nobody even gonna care about or know about. So that's why that trafficking is very deep. That's why they going hard on all these runaways. That's like if your child run away and they get with the wrong person because they think they about to blow up and get some money, your child might not come back no more. But guess what? It don't just happen to children. This happen to grown women too. A lot of grown women. Mostly the grown women are the ones that get chopped up. Most of the grown women, they get disposed of because they already know she gonna tell. So when they done with them, they dispose of them. You gotta remember, when you've been off the books for a certain amount of time, you're not verified, man, you like a victim now. Nobody knows you. The people don't rock with you. Nobody cares. So these are some of the people that get caught up. But human trafficking and sex trafficking is the highest crimes in America right now. So this man Cash Out, he's getting 25 to life. He's facing 25 to life. Also, we're going to see what happens with R. Kelly. And once again, shout out to the R. Kelly supporters. You know, the ones that say free R. Kelly. The ones that play his music. Shout out to y'all. Because in my opinion, y'all are weird too. Because you stay trying to campaign for a man with all these allegations. Like you proud. Nigga, go to the courtroom, stand outside. We don't care if you support R. Kelly, nigga. But my point is, the ones that support him, watch and pay attention how they are the main ones that always call other people weird. They are the main ones that talk about other people, but these are the ones that support R. Kelly. You're also going to see they don't have no girlfriend. They don't have a wife. They don't have kids. These are the main R. Kelly supporters. I'm talking about. Also, it is more men that support R. Kelly than women. Pay attention. Because R. Kelly is the Pied Piper, and the Pied Piper, he the king of the Chesters, if you know about who the Pied Piper is. If you know about who the Pied Piper was, that's the one that plays the music that the little kids follow, a.k.a. Mr. Peter Pan. So don't play with me because I know what I be talking about. But R. Kelly is not guilty yet. But we always say the feds, when they get your ass, they got a lot on you. And remember, a lot of people did tell on his ass. But if my point is this, answer this question for you smart ass R. Kelly supporters that he gonna beat the case and R. Kelly, free R. Kelly ass niggas. Why did he call himself the Peter Pan? Or should I say the Pied Piper? And why did he wear the blindfold? And why did he make the song, Girl, If You Want to Come to My Hotel? Why did he make all those nasty songs? And why did he start wearing that mask? And why did he call himself the Pied Piper? You so smart, nigga. You tell me that. Now I want you to tell me who exactly is the Pied Piper. When I know who the Pied Piper is, and that nigga called himself the Pied Piper, guess what? That's called self-incrimination. The nigga already told on himself what he is and what he do. The Pied Piper is the one that plays the music that the little kids follow. Not grown women, little kids. Who is accused of following R. Kelly on the road at his shows? He taking their phone from them, telling them how to dress. Was it grown women or was it little young kids? So why this nigga call himself the Pied Piper? Y'all riddle me that one. Out of all the names, he want to call himself the Pied Piper. Oh, wow, what a coincidence. Another nigga, Robert Kelly. 2 first names. Robert Kelly, a weirdo. I told y'all, don't trust people with 2 first names, man. I told y'all that. If you in my building, you got 2 first names, I ain't talking about you. Nigga name is Robert Kelly, a weirdo. I told you, man. I know what I'm talking about. It's all alleged, but I don't just get on here and run my mouth. Even if that man, guess what? If that man innocent, I'm going to say, my bad. I was wrong. He beat the case. That nigga ain't no joke. But as of right now, all the people that snitched on him, because remember, the one that went and got the girl from McDonald's or got the girl from the high school, that person don't want to go to jail. They're going to tell. He told me to do it. He gave me so-and-so money to go get the girl when they got out of school. They told on the nigga. He got so many people snitched on him. How you think they made the survivor R. Kelly, man? That was the public opinion right there. To hang him in public. That's when they hung his ass in public opinion. Now you see he's in federal. He go to court next month. So y'all watch for the shenanigans. You watch for this. You watch this play out. I know a lot of people gonna be hurt. A lot of people gonna be crying. You know what I'm saying? But he did it to himself. That's right. His brother told him years ago. That's right. His own family told on him. Look, his family are telling him, but they're gonna say he a hater, he lying. But you got niggas online that co-sign this man and say free R. Kelly. And every once in a while, they make sure they play his music to help him get royalties. And I told y'all, R. Kelly, months ago, about a year ago, he said it's okay for anybody to cover him as long as they speak about him positively. He co-signs it. I saw the text myself. I saw the message he sent to his publicist and his lawyer. So that's why some of these niggas got online and started saying free R. Kelly, because they knew R. Kelly supported that behavior. One of the main niggas is, I'm not going to say his name, but y'all know who he is. Because R. Kelly said, I could have did it. Anybody, if I'd have got on here and said R. Kelly not guilty and started campaigning, that nigga might have sent me an email and said, thanks, bro. Thanks for your support. Might have sent me a little bit of money. Because he said anybody that speaks up in his defense, you know, in his favor, they get his blessings. He said that out of his own mouth. He said that to his publicist. He support anybody and got love for anybody that speaks up in his defense. So that's why a lot of these niggas got on YouTube campaigning R. Kelly innocent, free R. Kelly. Man, nigga, you ain't slick, boy. You is not slick, nigga. None of y'all ain't slick. I know why y'all was campaigning for R. Kelly. Now we're going to see what these people say when it's all said and done. Because if Cash Out facing life, right around with that Nina, smoking on Keisha. Y'all remember that song? Yeah, that nigga. If you remember, that's the nigga that's facing this time. He got songs with Lil Durk. He got songs with Future. He got songs with Migos. He's known heavily in the South. He's known in the South and certain other places. But he's facing life for sex trafficking. Once you hear that word sex trafficking, that means 20 plus years. That means a lot of time off the rip. Not only do he got to fight the sex trafficking, he got to fight the damn rape. Not only the rape, he got to fight the prostitution. He got to fight the holding women at gunpoint. They got a lot of stuff to fight. That's all I'm saying. Salute, Yak. I see everybody that pulled up this morning. Salute to the new people too. But like I said, man, sometimes you just got to sit back and watch. You can't just be quick to campaign and co-sign people you want. But my point is, when you see a person co-signing certain behavior, that means they have that same ideology. You know, a Chester like to see another Chester get off free. You get it? A snitch likes to see another snitch being celebrated. Now, We got people that do make up stuff and slander people that make up stuff. But guess what? I told you, it always come a day when everything comes to the light and the truth always going to come out. So now we about to see exactly who's what. Just like with Yaya Mayweather, what they say. She was facing 20 years. A lot of people came online and said it's over for that girl. That girl is finished. She done. Guess what? Out of 20 years, she ain't even going to get a year. Because her father is Floyd Mayweather, and guess what? He beat the case up. He beat it up. Bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? He beat the case, whipped the courtroom. She beat it. You dig? Yeah, it's about that money. Because that's the American way. But we also don't know if, according to what I've seen, I think NBA YoungBoy baby mother ran up on her. So it was like self-defense, allegedly. But the only thing I didn't know that girl pulled out 2 knives on her. She whipped out 2 blades, 2 kitchen knives, and she stabbed her with both knives. And if she act good for 6 years, it's going to be off her record. She's going to be straight. So that's America. Well, I told you, you can't just play with anybody. You can't just run up on anybody because you're going to get dealt with. That's just how it works now. That's the American way. You get what you put out. It's the American way. You're free to do whatever you want. And if you get caught up, that's on you. That's the American way. And also, if your money right, you can get out of any situation in America. And you know the right people. So if y'all thought Floyd Mayweather's daughter was going to jail, you must have been real stupid. Because that man got enough money to buy the whole courtroom. That man, you understand? That's all I'm saying. Not saying he did. So my point is this. Let's keep it real. You know how we always talking about race and black people this and white people that. How was his daughter able to get off with that case? That's all I'm saying. If she was black, she got away with it. She got off. Because money talk, bullshit walk. In some situations. But like I said, when the powers that be want you, your money ain't no good. That's how I go. You heard the saying, one hand wash the other, both wash the face. My point is this. Money talk, bullshit walk in America. That's all you got to understand. It's about the money. The money makes you free. Your money right, you know the right people, you are free. It's like when you got connections. When you don't know nobody, your money ain't right, you're stuck. That's how it works. But anyway, Yaya Mayweather, she beat the case up, and she is free, and this will be off her record. Thanks for the donation. Thanks for the super chat, Miss Alpha Million Lit. Thank you very much. What else? DABABY. DABABY is innocent. He is good. You know why? Because he let that clip go on the man that came on his property. The man came on his property after seeing a no trespassing sign. This man gonna hop the gate with a gun, like he gonna come do something to DABABY. And DABABY let that clip go, and he put that boy on the ground, left that man stretched out on the front lawn with his pistol, and let 911 come scoop his ass up. And that boy lucky he ain't kill him. What is going on in a person's mind where they feel like they're going to come on this man? What you thought he was going to do? Shake your hand? What you thought you was going to do? And this is another case of being a habitual line stepper. And when you're a habitual line stepper, it's people that's going to take you out your misery. I got the fence up. I got the signs. And you still trying to come to my crib. I told you, this also got to do with people that be out here doxing, putting people address online. When you put somebody's address on the internet, and God forbid somebody's stupid enough to run up on your house, they're gonna get stretched out, and a person ain't going to jail. And the person that's the weirdo that's out here putting people shit online, sometimes they're gonna get their head split too. or they're going to get snatched up. Because when you a coward and you hide behind the internet, it's ways you get dealt with. And what y'all don't understand, what y'all do not understand, sometimes people going to put the charge on you just to get your real address. That's how that works. Some people might call it snitching. You call it what you want to call it. If you dox somebody and they get your ass back and they put them people on your ass because you a coward hiding online, the paperwork sometimes is just to get your real address. So now the world know where you live at because you stupid. You like to go around messing with people, doxing people, slandering people, putting people's name online, hiding behind the scenes, putting people kids' pictures online, hiding behind the scenes. So when your stupid ass get doxed, now we all got your address. We got your real address. That's how it works. So sometimes some people do got to put the paperwork on you because you a coward. You ain't gonna come outside. You ain't gonna fight. You ain't gonna shoot. You're gonna be a keyboard killer all day. You're gonna be a keyboard killer hitting the live button, banging online, banging on the internet. You a coward. So the only way to deal with a coward, you gotta beat a coward at their own game. So for people that like to dox, slander, threaten people online, nigga, if a person put paperwork on your stupid ass, that's what you get. Because guess what? Now your ass getting doxed, nigga. Now people know where you live at. And now somebody could pass your address around. And now somebody could pull up at your door. Somebody could wait outside your crib, outside your job, ready to lay your ass down. Allegedly, because that's how the game works. And that person you was doxing, God forbid, they see you in public and they lay your ass down. They got the paperwork on their side to prove you was messing with them first. Nigga, it's called chess. But some of y'all stupid. You don't understand the game. You like to play. And guess what? The world has turned. Because some of y'all, it's sad, you're going to be dying over internet shenanigans. And once you're doxxed, look, once the people know where your address is and YouTube broke the move and YouTube broke the bust a move, your ass stuck in position and you never know when somebody might be outside your crib smoking a Newport. That's how it works. So people can play them online games all day. You can play with people's name all day. You can call people snitches and rats with no proof and slander. But guess what? When your ass get jacked up and we all know where you stay at and the whole world know where you stay at, what you gonna do then, nigga? Because you lying, but we got the truth. That's the difference. You can lie online and make it sound good, but the real know the real. Salute to the real. I love my real people. I love my real people. I love y'all to death. You know why? Because the real people make the world go round. You did? We sit back, we watch the show. And I told you, everybody put up on my page is real, official, period. If you tap, I know who tap into the show. Salute to the people that send me the comments. Salute to the people that don't come in the chat that support what I do. Because y'all real, y'all know what time it is. We don't worry about no lames. We don't worry about public opinion. We don't worry about what's trendy, what's fashion, what sound good. We know what time it is. You can't pull tricks on us. You can't pull a 3-card Molly game on us because we too real, nigga. We ain't caught up in the matrix. I'm sorry to tell you, that's what it is. So when you got cowards online, you got to deal with a coward accordingly. Because a coward, right? If you pull up on a coward and you put some real pain on them, they're gonna be the first one to press 911 and try to get you 20 years in jail. They're gonna be the first ones to come to court and press full charges on you because you beat them up. It was just over online. I was just online playing. It wasn't that serious. Why he do this to me? That's the first thing they're gonna say. So you gotta be the coward at a coward game. You know what I'm saying? They want to put your address online, and you gotta do your homework and get their address. That's how it works. I told y'all don't listen. That goes for anybody and everybody. That means it ain't got to be me. Tomorrow it could be you. It could be your daughter. It could be your child. It could be your mother. Somebody in your family could be getting played with. Man, you got to deal with them accordingly. And then when you see them in the street, man, the ball in your court. See? So people can joke all day. But like I say, ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun. When everybody got your address and your location, that ain't a good look, is it? Life gets a little different, don't it? And now you got to peek out your window like Malcolm X before you come outside every day. And when you come home, you got to look around and check corners and rear view mirrors because you think you don't know who's going to be waiting on you. because your address is solidified. That's the difference. This all alleged information, nigga, this just comedy. I'm just clowning. I'm just having a good time. I'm just saying. You see? That's right. A coward dies 1,000 deaths, but a soldier dies once. It's a fact. Because guess what? People don't know to leave people alone. And guess what? That's why you got so much law enforcement online now, because people are actually getting killed over online behavior. They getting killed. Did that man in New York City, did they not accuse him of watching people online, basically trying to say he was getting gassed up, putting hate speech out here, watching haters, whatever they said? They try to blame that on him. My point is this: they know for a fact it's a lot of haters online now, and they know some of these haters might get killed over online activity, and some of these haters might commit acts of killing people. So therefore, everybody's under a microscope. That's it. People will call somebody a snitch, but then they'll get online and so-called expose somebody, but ain't exposing somebody snitching? Is not exposing somebody, is that not snitching? When you sit here and call yourself, telling yourself about a person ins and out, where they live, what they do, what they have for breakfast, all this stuff, is that not telling? You see, I'm gonna show you how snakes talk two sides. They talk two sides out their mouth. If I put somebody's address online right now, that's me snitching. I'm telling everybody where this person live at. The world didn't know where this person lived, but when I put it online, I'm actually snitching on this person. But some of y'all didn't have parents. Your mama never told you, boy, stop being a tattleteller. You talk too much. Your mama never told you that. And you grew up to be a big mouth tattleteller because you're still, that's what you do. I know a lot of y'all didn't have y'all parents, and God bless the ones that didn't and grew up to be something. But a lot of y'all, the only thing y'all missed by not having y'all parents, y'all wasn't raised correctly. That's the difference. Y'all wasn't taught certain things as a toddler. What the do's and the don'ts, the birds and the bees. See, a lot of kids that wasn't taught birds and bees, a lot of them grow up with HIV. They become nasty. They be dirty because they wasn't taught these things. Their mama never told them, boy, you better put a condom on, boy. Mama never told them that. Mama never told them, boy, you better not get no woman pregnant out here. You only 15, 16. You better not have no kids. But what she basically was telling you, don't be out here having no damn raw sex, boy. That's what my mama told me. You see what I'm saying? Some of y'all wasn't taught that. So you never learned the art of putting on a condom. Some of y'all never learned the art of not being a snitch, running your fucking mouth. Because that's what y'all do best. You run your mouth all day. You talk, and not going to do nothing but duck, dodge, hide, rob. Only time you're going to prove you outside is when you put it on camera, nigga. Real niggas don't got to put themselves on camera when they go outside. They just go outside and make their moves. Real niggas, they do what they got to do. I told you, man. Real niggas, they walk around freely. They don't got to watch their back. That's the whole difference. So it's good when you're online. It sound good. It sound official. But guess what? Nobody believes you at all. Nobody believes you, boy. Nobody believes you. And guess what? Nobody cares. Because the real going to stay real. They're going to do what they do. They're going to keep it lit. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. That's I'm talking worldwide. There's people in my building worldwide. Worldwide all over. Because we real like that. And we family. I told you that. We got Chi-Town in the building. We got New York in the building. We got Cali in the building. We got Ohio in the building. We got UK in the building. We got Louisiana. We got Florida. We got everybody here. Because the real recognize real. And I told you, a lot of you dudes look unfamiliar. Matter of fact, you look like a weirdo. And we don't comprehend. We don't see eye to eye. We are not alike. Y'all got a whole nother DNA. And we do not match. And the people that support y'all are the same people. Y'all go that way. Keep doing what you do. Because guess what? We don't care. That's the difference. That is the difference. And guess what? It's not my job to try to influence nobody. I don't got to influence nobody, no why? Because everybody that rock with me already know what time it is. I ain't got to keep telling them to look at the watch. They already know what time. That's right, Jaheim. VA in the building. 757 area. 804 Richmond. The places where you'll be at and get slumped. That's how to go down. All over. Shout out to my people all over. That's right, Yak. The real travel everywhere. Some of y'all just a character online. The same people that are characters online, they can't even come out in their own neighborhood. They don't even get respect in their own town. And when they go out of town, they just tourists. See, when I go out of town, it's places. It's my second home. I got second, third, fourth, fifth homes. I know other cities like the back of my fucking hand because I get love wherever I go. That's the difference. So y'all, when y'all go out of town, y'all fucking tourists. You don't know shit. You don't know nothing. Some of y'all go out of town, y'all get killed. Don't make it home. Get robbed. Get clowned. But when you're online, you can be wherever you want to be, like the army. That's what online is. Be wherever you want to be. Put on a costume, talk real tough, talk real sweet. Half you niggas can't even talk anyway. You fucking be stuttering and sounding stupid as hell. You can't talk. You sound, matter of fact, a lot of y'all, when y'all talk, you could tell your ass did not graduate. You don't have no education. You probably just went in the 7th, 8th grade. That's it. You're stupid. You have no articulate skills. And my point is this: I'm not disrespecting nobody that can't talk. But when a person is always talking negative and they can't talk, that's how you know that person is slow. You know what you do with a slow person? You leave them alone. You let them be. What they say, you argue with a fool from far away, nobody's going to know who's who. So when a person, once you realize a person is ignorant or they're foolish or they have no education, you have to let that person be. That's it. And the reason why I'm saying all that, because a lot of this online activity it's starting to come to an end. Remember, the lockdown is about to be over with, so a lot of people are going to come face to face with certain things on these streets. It's called life. Ain't no more hiding. But we neither here nor there. And I told y'all it's also indictment season. That's why you see this man Cash Out facing life. That's why R. Kelly about to go to court. That's why you see Cooper Gooden was just in court. That's why you just seeing gangs being taken down. Stupid niggas. The gangs are coming down because they already been investigating these gangs for two years, 3 years, a year. They do investigations. It's indictment season. Why you think all the plugs are getting caught? Coming from Cali, coming from here. They getting caught in Phoenix. They getting caught in Ohio. They getting caught with ghost gun because they've been investigating the whole damn winter. They've been investigating the whole year. Now they come and snatching people up because it's called investigation. It's called indictments. It's indictment season. It always happens before tourist season. And I ain't talking about the silent tourists. I'm talking about when all the people come to America to spend money. It's indictment season. This goes on for years. It's part of America. But some people, they never was in the street. They don't understand criminology. They don't understand how this stuff works. That's all I'm saying. Salute to the chat. I'm about to get out of here. I've been talking y'all to death enough. Episode 151, aka Buck 51. AKA Bacardi. Bacardi 151, put you on your ass. You get it? We out. Chill. Hold on. Who in here? Let me run through this. Let me run through it. Let me stop tripping. Alpha Million Lit. What's up, sis? I see you early this morning. We pissing them off this morning. Wax Dog, YouTube most hated. This Wax Dog is the YouTube most hated. In my opinion, Wax Dog is solid. Take it or leave it. That's on you, nigga. I don't care. I deal with some of the most hated, but you gotta understand some of the most hated just so happen to be some of the real. Because it's certain things y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand certain things, man. Real men can talk straight up and down, whether they agree or disagree. You know what I'm saying? Real men could agree to disagree and go their separate ways. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand. Real men are based on certain principles or morals, and they're not gonna let certain stuff slide. Certain men gonna check you. There's certain men, you know what I'm saying? Certain men got a certain understanding. But when you in your feelings, you know what I'm saying? Y'all cry and you bitch. And you talk about, oh, this person ain't real, that person ain't real. And you gotta waste all your time trying to influence somebody else while a person ain't real. Because you ain't real. Mr. X, what up, Mr. X? What's poppin', homie? First Class Empire. First Class Empire pushing that business. I'm gonna chop it up with you one day, see what you got going on. Miss Carla McWilliams. What's up? Thank you for pulling up, Miss Carla McWilliams. A very good sister. What's up, Black Barbie 05 from the Shy? What up? Shy Town up in here, aka Shy Rack, whatever you want to call it. Most Chicago people I know be solid. All the Chicago people I met in my life in real life was solid. That's all I know. Good people. D. Malley tapping in from the West Coast, California, the Bay Area to be exact. Another solid dude. Pone Striller. What up, Pone? BX in the building. AKA Ghost Town. The BX is on fire right now. The BX is going crazy. The BX so lit. You see, even Cardi had to come back and get some of that clout. You see someone who got to come and get some of that clout. But they know the X is lit right now. You heard? But when all that smoke was going on, they didn't want to be around, bro. They want to get a little bit of that clout before, you know what I'm saying, it get too late. And then they ain't slick. They ain't slick at all. Who else up in here? Diz NY style. What up, bro? That's right. Real men get into the bag and pop out when necessary. That's right. That's how we move. NY till I die. That's what it is. It's a whole different thing going on. You feel me? Hey, we ain't got time for all that. Who else in here? I see everybody else laid back. What's up, Rondell? Unpopular opinion. Harlem in the building. You dig? Salute to my Manhattan money makers. I never met a person from Harlem that was on broke timing. Never. A person from Harlem, if they ain't hustling, they gonna have a job. They doing something. I've never had friends from Harlem that was broke, struggling, crying. None of that. Harlem people, they players. They be happy. They be chilling. They get money. You know what I'm saying? That's what I know about Harlem. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. What up, though? I see the queens in the building. Miss Lay Jones. Miss Lay Jones, another one. Miss Lay Jones be fly. You know what I'm saying? She be having that designer. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. I ain't gonna put you on blast too much, but I'm just saying I know fly people in the building. Everybody in this building be on fly time. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Gotti Savage, that's the bro. What's cracking? What up? You already know. Gotti Savage from day one, holding it down. That's it. We here. It's Friday, man. Make sure you do something good today. Make sure you have a good time, man. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go take care of some business. I'm gonna have a good weekend. Y'all do the same. Trust me on that. What's up, Cassie Phillips? What's up? I see you in the building this morning. Who else here? Yo, salute to everybody that's listening to this on the replay. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the all notification bell. If you feel like that, you leave a comment. If you don't agree with what I say, you want to try to bark at me, whatever, you leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna holler back, and I'm not gonna be mad at you. You heard? That's what I do. Who else here, man? My man Jaheem from day one, man. My man Jaheem J. That's it. Who else in here? And that's about it. I done touched on everything, man. I done touched on a few things. Miss Linda Anderson, look like you're new to the channel. I don't know, you might be under another name, but thank you for pulling up. Thank you for your support, Miss Linda Anderson. That's right. Have a prosperous day. That's what it's all about. I told you, we all got 24 hours in a day. Some of us going to use it. Some of us are going to be losers in 24 hours a day. And they're going to wake up tomorrow and still be a loser. Because they losing in this thing called life. Life is whipping their ass. Just like some dudes like to whip on women. Some dudes, they ass getting whipped by life. And I told you, we're in a time of payback. What up, John Shaft? What up, Brody? That's the bro. Tony Burberry, CT in the building. That's right. Shout out to Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? New Haven, Bridgeport, Hartford, all over. The whole tri-state. Jersey, the bricks, all of that. South Jersey, Camden, Atlantic City, all over. Jersey City, man, we here. That's that. Like I said, man, thank y'all for having a good day. You know what I'm saying? I like the energy that we dealt with today, episode 151. I'm about to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna close out. ATL rapper Cash Out. If you don't remember who Cash Out is, just Google his song real quick and you'll see. You know who Cash Out is. He's accused of rape, sex trafficking, also tricking women into prostitution, women coming, getting down with him, you know, getting in his DMs on the gram, you know, acting like he acting like, y'all come rock with me. I got you. Your career gonna pop off. And once he get the woman in his clutches, a lot of women, they was prostituting, getting that money, you know. And some of the women, they didn't want to do it. They say allegedly they even pulled out guns, held women at gunpoint, stuff like that. He had the help of 2 women, Mama Cash Out, another woman by the name of Boots. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna smoke all of their boots. They're gonna get 25 to life. They're facing 25 to life. So that's what Cash Out dealing with. I also told you about Yaya Mayweather. She ain't gonna do a day in jail. She Gucci. You understand? She was facing 20. Now she only facing nothing. You know, little probation. 6 months of not getting no trouble. The stuff gonna be off her record, and she's gonna be good. We know her daddy. He got the mother load of cash. That's that. And the only thing I did not know, she pulled out 2 kitchen knives and stabbed her with both blades. And look how small she is. That let you know she was not playing. She was not about to be scrapping and fighting. She got to that knife play real quick. And today she will be home chilling. All right. I told y'all about Mr. Elon Musk, the rich man that want to buy Twitter. Everybody got their eyes on social media. Now, what all the reasons is, what's the purpose, we don't know, but best believe all eyes is on social media. We all know that's where a lot of advertisement money is made. And we know that the hood keeps all of this stuff going. But at the end of the day, the rich are getting richer because we love to be on the internet. So Elon Musk want to buy Twitter, and we're going to find out if he get to buy it or not. I also spoke about DABABY shooting a weirdo on his property at his North Carolina estate. He exchanged words with the trespasser. Then he let the clip go and shot that man in the leg. That man lucky he ain't shoot his face off. But either way, the police had to come scoop him off the ground. And that's what happened to him for stalking this man. That's it. I told you about Cuba Gooding Jr., Trey from Boys in the Hood. Well, he is guilty. He is found guilty for groping and touching on a woman, kissing on a woman on the lips, kissing a woman that he don't even know, kissing them on the lips, kissing them on the face, biting their ears, all type of stuff at the party, in the clubs. They say he's been doing this since 2001. Well, he got to go see counseling now. It is what it is, man. And to my bros out there, man, just because shorty pretty, don't be trying to kiss her in the face because you drunk. Don't be trying to bite her ear off. Don't be trying to feel on her ass because the club packed and you think when she walk by, you going to be good. Nigga, chill out, all right? Just chill out. That's what allegedly Mr. Cuba Gooding Jr. was doing. And Trick Daddy, I ain't going to talk about him because Trick Daddy's a nasty dude. He still looks sick. He was talking about how he was burning. And he was talking about the earwax test, how you put your finger in your ear, you pull out some wax, you put it, you know what I'm saying, before you have sex with shorty, you put it in, you put that finger in her, you know what, and if she jump a certain way, if she jerk, she might be burning. They say that's a Geechee test. That's an old test from the ancestors. But like I said, man, if you even think you gotta stick your finger, some earwax and shorty box, you might just leave it alone, bro. All right, just leave it alone, or just put on 2 condoms or something. It ain't worth all that. Either way, it was a Fun No Fame Prime Time episode 141. Thank y'all for pulling up. We did our thing. Thank all y'all for y'all support, and I'm out. Hurry.